Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to look at Game Week 36, my team, the reasons why I've picked them. We've done a few little changes around. We've got a different formation this time as well. I've changed my captain as well. Bit of a surprise captain, but you can understand when I tell you reasons why I picked that captain. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into my team and the reasons why. And then we'll also look at other players you can pick as well. So, get into the video. So, we have got Flecken in goal. It is against an Ipswich team. It is away, but I think with Brentford, they're doing really well. They're getting some points here and there. They've won the last 3 games. And it is against a relegated Ipswich. So I think that's the reason why I've gone with Flecken. Yes, per goalkeeper, he's the 12th best goalkeeper. But we've gone for that. It's just because of the game. We've gone Virgil van Dijk against Arsenal. Again, Virgil van Dijk has done really well. He's the 5th best points per match as a defender, who's up there on the rankings. And Arsenal probably a bit disappointed from their Champions League game against PSG. So, and it is at Anfield as well. I've gone for Nate Norrie. Wolves have done a nice little run, but they did lose to Man City. They've got some tricky games against Brighton and Palace and Brentford coming up, but I think they can do really well. And again, in the top 20 for Nate Norrie as well on points. Gallagher, he's the 4th best defender this season. Price-wise, good, and it is a Southampton team. If Man City do win by a lot and Arsenal lose by a lot, City take over 2nd place. Mitrovic, or Mikulink, I apologise if you got that. It is against Leicester. West Ham next, so Chelsea, I've put him in, but I think because of they'll have that European Conference League game like 3 days later, so that could be a bit of a understatement there. He is a 7th best defender this season, so got to give credit on that. And as you can see, I have gone with Kevin De Bruyne, and he is my captain. He's had some bits, but I think against a Southampton team, they should do really well. And I can see that he may get an assist, maybe even a goal. He has missed a few games, but he's the 18th, so he's in that still top 20 of midfielders. So give him that. Norgard. Now, Norgard was a bit of a do I, don't I. He hasn't performed as much as what I thought he would, but he's still getting points against. He got points against Manchester United, so hopefully he carries that on against an Ipswich team. Mo Salah, he's not my captain this time. Reason why is against Arsenal. Yeah, sometimes he does really well against Arsenal, but I'm just leaving it alone as an Arsenal fan. And as you can see, I've got no Arsenal players in my team. Mashari is my vice captain. He's the 7th best points per match player this season for a forward. And he's done really well since he's coming in since January. Last few games, he's only got 2 points, but hopefully he does really well. And it is against a Southampton side, as I said before. The worry is maybe Man City may use Haaland or may sub at half time because they want to give Haaland some game time, prepping for the Club World Cup. So that could be a bit of an issue. That's the only thing I've got. If Haaland does play, depending on how much, then we'll see. I've got Chris Wood in, and that is purely because of Leicester again, and West Ham next. I probably won't do any transfers these 2 game weeks, but this game week 38, I will do, just so I can get some extra transfers. We've got Isak, done really well against Brighton, got 9 points, had some points, hit and miss, and as a forward, he's the top points per match player. Very interesting. Not the overall points, but he's up there on that list. 9.6 million price tag. You can understand why. But Chelsea and Arsenal coming up. My goalkeeper, sub-goalkeeper is Pickford against Fulham. I may switch him next game and then switch it back again. But we'll see. Murphy's gone onto the bench. Souček has stayed there, but that's mainly for the last game of the season. I'm going to be looking for that. And Robinson, again, he's going to be on the bench. Not done what I thought he would do since I picked him. And I may switch him out to get a better player so I can use my bench boost that I've still got left, which that bench boost will be used in game week 38. I'll save my team. You guys can see there. So there's still a little bit more time to think about. It does say Haaland is fit for the Southampton trip, but does that mean he's going to play half of it? 15 minutes? I don't know. I don't want to take that risk for a price tag of Haaland. So yeah, there's some other news, but that's about it. Manchester United may have see how their fitness is from the Europa League game. Same for Spurs, depending on their travel. How will their travel on the way back? Especially going to Bolo Glint. And then the Arsenal game on the Sunday, which is a bit of a nightmare because I'm actually going to be missing it. So yeah, so that's a bit of annoyance. There are your fixtures for this game week. The nice game fixtures there. So what can we think about? And now the top players, as I mentioned in my last video, not much has changed, to be honest. Sales has gone up a bit more than what it was earlier. Can't pronounce this name, so I do apologise. He's gone up on people buying him. Price tag of 5.2. I can understand why. Collins has gone up a bit as well. Rubinho's gone up. Good little value there. So some people making a last little dip. Gibbs White, which I was thinking about getting Gibbs White, but I decided to hold. Actually, I think probably I should have probably gone with Gibbs White, but that's my fault there. Nico Williams again got some good points against Palace. Probably can do well against Leicester. So yeah, Isak's up there. Doku. So there's some good points players up on these lists. De Bruyne, as I said, is a high player, high point. So that's quite interesting. I believe Saka's probably still the top player out. Yeah. Salah is even up there. A lot of Liverpool and Arsenal players, they've decided to take off. They didn't want to risk it. And I understand that. These are all your injured players at the side here. Trippier's got a warning. A lot of players are out injured. There we go. Probably just 1 week, 2 weeks maybe. So that could be interesting for Villa there. Timber was on that list. He didn't play last week against Bournemouth. They're playing the Champions League game, so maybe. But would you want to risk him against Liverpool? Don't know. Strand Larson again got that groin injury that we're not sure there. Fabian Shea again got a muscle injury. People are picking up these little muscle injuries coming up. Do they want to risk it against Chelsea and Arsenal? You never know. Let's see who else. See, a lot of them are end of season bits here. March is a new one. Knee injury. Madison is another new one. So if you've got Madison, think about that. He picked up, I think, last week. So, yeah. Hudson-Odoi has got that. Hamstring injury. Expect to be back, but that's against West Ham. Maybe want a little bit of run out, maybe for the Chelsea game. You never know. Just look at those a little bit. There are a few 50. Rashford, but Rashford won't play this week. Probably could play against Spurs, but won't play against United because it's his parent club. So just be careful there. So you're only going to have him for one game. A few Leicester players on this here. Townsend as well, unknown date. So Tarkovsky, which I do love Tarkovsky a little bit, but it's a bit of a shame that he's missed those last few games. Yeah. Song. I don't know if he played in the Europa League, but probably not as these fixtures here. 50% chance, so you never know. Gabriel is out for the rest of the season. Lewis Hall again out for the season. So some of these players, what you've got to look at for probably next season as well. Where they are they, what injuries they've got, how they're going to feel during that off season, recouping and stuff like that. So please be careful what you do, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, on this short video, thank you for watching. Have a lovely game time. The games for deadline is at 1:30. Saturday, the 10th of May, 1:30 is your deadline. Please get it in. This video will be going out probably about 10 a.m. So you probably got a bit of time. So please keep an eye on that. But now, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely time and good luck for game week 36. Goodbye from now.